Hello, fellas and ladies. It is time to predict who's going to win the Golden Globes. That's the end of the intro. Let's go right into it. Let's go right into limited supporting actor. This is an interesting one. So let's just go off the bat. It's not going to be Domhnall Gleeson. It's not going to be Richard Jenkins. Probably not. Probably not Seth Rogen. I'm going to go ahead and say it's Paul Walter Hauser versus F. Murray Abraham. F. Murray Abraham could just win it easily just by nature of it being in the White Lotus, but didn't really do that much. Whereas Paul Walter Hauser is like, whoa. So I'm going to say Paul Walter Hauser snatches this one. And then runner up is F. Murray Abraham. Who would I vote for? Probably Paul Walter Hauser, if I'm being completely honest. Supporting actress. I'm going to go ahead and say it's one of the White Lotus ladies. Still haven't seen the Dahmer show, but I hear Niecy Nash is really good. But I feel like it's going to be Jennifer Coolidge or Aubrey Plaza. I feel like Aubrey Plaza has received the most attention, but I'm going to actually go with Jennifer Coolidge because they didn't give it to her last year. So, wait, did they? No, they did not. They gave it to Sarah Snook last year. So, yeah, they didn't give it to her last year. I don't know if they're thinking like that, but I feel like, Jennifer Coolidge is kind of the face of that show. So I'm going to go ahead and say Jennifer Coolidge wins. And then, of course, runner up, and also who I would vote for is Aubrey Plaza. Supporting actor in a comedy or drama. This one is so, I don't know. None of these kind of ring as a winner to me. I feel like this is just going to come down to who sounds the least incorrect, I guess. I don't think Tyler James Williams or John Lithgow is going to win. Jonathan Pryce? Probably not. Henry Winkler could. Same with John Turturro. I feel like John Turturro or Henry Winkler sound the least wrong. I'll go with John Turturro. Yeah, okay. I'll say John Turturro is going to win. And I'll say Henry Winkler is the runner-up, and also who I would vote for. And then comedy supporting actress, I am going to go with Sheryl Lee Ralph to win. She is definitely on a high right now because of that Emmy win and of that show, which is currently airing, and it's amazing still. I love you, Abbott. But I've heard nothing but like just beyond raves about Elizabeth Debicki's performance. So I can't say that she can't win. So I'm going to say she's a runner-up. My vote would go to Janelle James for Abbott Elementary, by the way. Limited actor is going to go to Evan Peters. I haven't even seen it yet, but it's gonna be Evan Peters. I just know it. It's playing Jeffrey Dahmer. Apparently he's great. Even people who don't like the show say he's amazing. So yeah, I'll just go with Evan Peters. Runner up is Sebastian Stan, but it's gonna be Evan Peters. And I would vote for Colin Firth for The Staircase. Limited actress. I feel like this is just gonna easily go to Amanda Seyfried. But I'm not counting out Lily James. Who would else get my vote? That's kind of all I have to say. Like, Lily James makes sense. Like, they both make sense for the Golden Globes. But I feel like Amanda Seyfried has a little bit of an edge. Or maybe that was just an Emmy thing that went for Amanda Seyfried. I don't fucking know. Get out of my house. Go on to comedy actor. I'm like kind of confident it's going to be Jeremy Allen White, but I'm going to say Bill Hader wins. And here's why. He didn't win for the Emmy. I know that. And he also lost the Golden Globe for his previous 2 years. I don't know. Something about that performance is just like, how do you not vote for it? And I know they found ways to, but this season in particular, it's like, how though? So I'm just going to go with Bill Hader. Fuck you. Jeremy Allen White's my runner up, but like Bill Hader should win easily. Best actress. I've seen many people swap between Quinta Brunson and Jean Smart, and that might be the correct way to go at this. However, I'm going to take a gamble. And I think Jenna Ortega is on a bit of a high right now, especially with the year she's had and how popular Wednesday is. The fact that they did like Wednesday, it's making me wonder, hey, could Jenna Ortega take it? I don't know if Quinta's going to win. That performance winning just never really clicked with me in the same way that it did for Janelle and Cheryl. So I'm actually going to take my biggest gamble of the TV side, at least. I don't think Bill Hader is that big of a gamble. And I'm actually going to say Jenna Ortega wins for best comedy actress. Runner up is going to be Jean Smart, I will say. And I would vote for Kelly Cuoco. I thought she was so good in a really, really bad season. Drama actor, I think Bob Odenkirk is about to have a amazing sweep for his final season as Saul Goodman. I'm not going to lie. I don't really know who's going to beat him. I guess I'll say Adam Scott is the runner up, but like that never, like really a winner? Like Adam Scott's gonna win for Severance. He's really good, but like really, I would vote for Bob Odenkirk myself. I love Diego Luna. I love Jeff Bridges. I love Adam Scott. I've seen the first 4 seasons of Yellowstone. I have not watched this new season. I'm just kind of over that show. I'd vote for Bob Odenkirk, and I'm excited for him to win. Best actress. I think there's definitely a solid case for Emma Darcy, but I don't know. I feel like Zendaya is just going to take it. I do think that Emma Darcy, they can win, but I feel like House of Dragons didn't get that much love here that it should have gotten. Whereas for them to actually snatch it. So I'm gonna say Zendaya wins. Runner up is Emma Darcy, and Zendaya wasn't nominated for the first season, but I feel like that passion for Zendaya has just like at least that performance as Rue is just so high, especially after that episode where she's relapsing and shit. And then Laura Linney would get my vote though. I want Laura Linney to win something for this unbelievable performance. Limited series. I think this is going to be The White Lotus or Dahmer. I think both of them have the popularity card. I think they both are well liked. White Lotus has a critics on its side, so I think I'm going to lean towards the White Lotus, but I don't know. They do like Ryan Murphy here. They could just go with Dahmer. I'm going to go with White Lotus. I feel like the White Lotus is a little bit. Having not seen Dahmer, I imagine it's not the easiest show to digest. I don't mean that as like a Jeffrey Dahmer pun. So yeah, I'm going to say the White Lotus is going to win. I'm just going to go with that. Dahmer is the runner-up in my mind, and I would vote for Blackbird. Musical or comedy? Abbott Elementary. I think this is just going to be Abbott Elementary. They do like the new people on the block, so maybe the Bear or Wednesday can stand a chance. I don't think it's going to be Only Murders in the Building. I think it's the only one where I'm like, it's not that one. Hacks could win. It won last time. It could just win again. Who knows? But I'm going to say Abbott wins. Runner-up, maybe the Bear. I'm going to say the Bear is a runner-up. But, don't be shocked if Hacks or Wednesday wins. Be very shocked if Only Murders in the Building wins. And I would vote for the Bear, by the way. Best drama. This is so weird. All of them just don't feel right to me. I don't know. Maybe I guess I'll go with Severance. I don't know. It doesn't feel right. I don't even know who I guess runner-up. I don't know. Odenkirk's winning, so Better Call Saul. I guess I just got to go off of what I have winning other things. I have Shirley Roth winning comedy supporting actress, so that doesn't help. I have John Turturro winning supporting actor, Bob Odenkirk winning actor, and Zendaya winning actress. So only have Better Call Saul and Severance winning something on the Golden Globes. So I guess Severance and Better Call Saul is who I have winning. So I guess I'll say Better Call Saul is the runner-up. I would vote for Better Call Saul. So hey, I'll take it. Now we move on to Best Non-English Language Film. This was gonna be easy, but All Quiet on the Western Front is having his big old comeback to the awards race. So I'm not sure because RRR is not going to help us predict who's going to win this category, the Oscars. It could just be RRR. Got that song nomination. It checks. Okay, okay. I'm going to say RRR is going to win. But do not be shocked at all if All Quiet on the Western Front win because it's, I'm sorry, more of a picture contender than RRR is. Okay, so I'm going to say, yeah, RRR is going to win, but I think All Quiet on the Western Front is the close runner-up, like airtight. And also who I would vote for. Animated feature, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. It's going to win. One of the runner-up is, it's Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. I don't know what next. So on to original song. This is a bit of a two-horse race. Natu is not one of them. I mean, we all know it's Hold My Hand versus Look Me Up. Natu would be an amazing winner. Carolina would be a terrible winner. It's Lady Gaga versus Rihanna in my mind. I've been predicting Lift Me Up to win the Oscars since since Black Panther came out. So I'm gonna say Lift Me Up wins here. It could, but I won't be shocked at all if Hold My Hand wins. They both add up. I would vote for Natu though. Original score. Man, I don't know. It's not gonna be the Fablemans. I promise you, it won't be the Fablemans. I'm hearing some people going like, "Oh, John Williams, he has the narrative. He's gonna win." Shut the fuck up. No, Fablemans is not gonna win, dude. Like if you hum the score and then I'll predict it. How about that? Boom, hum the score and I'll predict it. I don't think Banshees is gonna win. I don't like. I just I get the case for it, but I don't think it's gonna. I think it's Women Talking could win. It's a great score. I think I'm just gonna stick with Babylon for the time being to win score. I don't know. Babylon's kind of sinking, but First Man is sunk into one here anyway. Also, I gotta stop hearing they're gonna go with who they like. I didn't realize they loved Hildur Guðnadóttir over Thomas Newman. I didn't realize that. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Also, they like Justin Hurwitz. So what? But I'm actually gonna say the runner-up is Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. I could really see them kind of sinking that one in because they, it seems like something they would go for. But also, they can go for Women Talking as well. So this is going to be a nail biter. Even if I think Babylon is quote unquote the easy choice, although it's who I would vote for. So I would love if Babylon won. Best screenplay. I feel like everyone's kind of in agreement that this is going to be Banshees of Inisherin versus Everything Everywhere All at Once, which is going to be a theme with with the Golden Globes in, well, I guess one other category. I feel like I don't know what to do here. I think I'm just going to go with the Banshees of Inisherin. I feel like Martin McDonagh can win again. Why not? Fuck you. Everything Everyone Wants is clearly the runner up and who I would vote for. I think even if Everything Ever All Wants wins best picture here, I feel like the Banshees could still win screenplay anyway. I don't know. It's just a vibe I'm getting. It's going to best director. Best director, dude. Okay, hold on. Let's break this down. It's not. I don't think he's gonna be Mark McDonough. The Globes like to reward Flash, and I understand that they like the Banshees even this year, but that doesn't mean that he's just gonna win everything. The Banshees gonna lose some stuff, you dummies. But I know I'm seeing some people predicting Baz Luhrmann for Elvis, and like I guess I get it. I don't know. Baz Luhrmann's gonna win. I don't know, man. I get they liked Elvis, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know. I think after what happened at the BAFTA long list, it's pretty clear that Daniels is going to win the Oscar. But that doesn't. I don't know. Something is telling me don't predict them here to win. Do I just go with James Cameron? He won before. It makes sense. Usually they go with whoever's going to win the Oscar, whoever's like sweeping with critics, or they go with like the tech achievement kind of thing. And that's what Avatar is. Spielberg is neither of those. It's not achievement. He's not going to win the Oscar, probably not, because after that BAFTA thing, I think we'll go with Daniels. It makes sense for them. I don't know if Spielberg wins. I think I'd just be like, yeah, okay, I guess so. But if Daniels win, it's like over. This race is just like done. If Daniels wins here, but I don't know. I feel like maybe don't just go with James Cameron. Do I just predict James Cameron? Like, should I just be smart and say James Cameron? Well, is that even the smart option? I don't know. I don't want to just be like, oh, they gave it to him before, so they're going to give it to him again. I don't think they're not robots. Fuck it. I think, okay. Okay, sure. Fuck knuckle. James Cameron. Sure, James Cameron's going to win. Screw it. Runner up is the Daniels because they're probably going to win the Oscar. And they're also who I would vote for. But I guess I won't be surprised if Spielberg wins. So I made a quick change as soon as I was finished recording. I just said, you know what? Fuck it. It's going to be the Daniels. They're going to win the Oscar. Just screw it. I'm switching back to Daniels. James Cameron's the runner-up. Fuck all of you, and fuck you, Joe Biden. Thankfully, next up is supporting actor, which is so easy. It's Ke Huy Quan. I guess Brendan Gleeson's the runner-up, but like, no. Ke Huy Quan's going to win. And we're all going to be happy about this. You got that? Supporting actress. I don't know what to do with supporting actress, and it's hurting my brain. Okay, so let's just get this out of the way. Mulligan, no. We all agree, no to Mulligan. Dolly Leon. Could she like maybe pull a surprise out of Golden Globes, but big old buttocks? Maybe. But like, if it's gonna happen, I'm not gonna call it. You know what I mean? I'm not confident enough to actually call it. But she could. I'm gonna really boil this down to Bassett and Condon. Do I buy Jamie Lee Curtis? Absolutely. I get it. I get the case for her to win here. I just don't know if they're actually gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like that's like too much of them being like, we're just voting for who we like. And like I can't really think of an example of them like doing that. I'm sorry. Like like of them just going like, we like Jamie Lee Curtis, let's give it to her. I'm not saying there isn't an example of that, but usually when something like that happens, where they kind of star fuck, there's like a reason behind it. It's not just we like them. That's why I'm not buying this like Jamie Lee Curtis is actually going to win here kind of thing. Like, do I think it's no way it's going to happen? I guess not. But I feel like Angela Bassett and Carrie Condon actually give winning performances. Like, you still need some people who are passionate behind it. It's not just going to be a unanimous group of people going like, we like Jamie Lee Curtis. I'm sure you can be like, oh, Jodie Foster. I'm like, okay, but she gave a performance that like actually makes sense as a winner, not Jamie Lee fucking Curtis is. So what about Angela Bassett and Carrie Condon? Angela Bassett, man, it makes so much sense. And I do think Carrie Condon's going to win the Oscar at the end of the day, but it is kind of makes sense because I've heard some people going, well, I don't think Carrie Condon is just going to lockstep and sweep. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. What you just said adds up, and I agree with you. And I love you. Fuck, man, I don't know. Angela Bassett does add up. It does add up. If she wins here and she does like a beautiful, I don't know if she's going, but if she goes and she wins and she makes a great speech about Chadwick, ooh, man, she might win. She might go all the way. She could go all the way. I think I'm just gonna play it safe and say Carrie Condon. Honestly, I think she's a safe pick here. Angela Bassett makes so much sense. Ugh. Fuck you guys. I hate you guys so much. Fuck it. Angela Bassett. No. Never mind. No. Carrie Condon. Okay, no. I'm going to play it safe. Carrie Condon. Runner-up Angela Bassett. I would vote for Dalla DeLeon. No, I wouldn't. I would vote for Carrie Condon. Why do I lie? All right, comedy musical actress. We're back to simplicity because Michelle Yeoh is obviously going to win. Like, Gas Martin obviously a runner up, but like, you know, come on, let's be honest with ourselves. Michelle Yeoh is going to win. Comedy musical actor is the easiest race to call. This isn't even a race at all. There's no race. It's Colin Farrell. He's going to win. He won already. He's just going to, I don't know if he's going, but he should just kick back and relax. I wouldn't go if I was Colin Farrell. I'd be like, I'm going to win. So I might as well just stay home and just chillax while I win. Runner up, you know who the runner up is? It's Colin Farrell. I wouldn't even vote for Colin Farrell. I would vote for Ray Fiennes, but it's Colin Farrell. Come on. Next, drama actress. Okay. I think Cate Blanchett's going to win. I think the only way Michelle Williams wins, which she is a runner up, I think she can kind of, be like, hey, we're going to give Fablemans a win, so let's give Michelle Williams a win as well. I think that's the only outcome where Cate Blanchett loses. Next, drama actor. Okay. Here's the thing. Austin Butler's going to win. Okay, I should probably press that. Austin Butler's probably going to win. Even here at least. This could be the last win for Austin Butler. It could be Brendan Fraser and Colin Farrell the rest of the way through. I think Austin Butler's going to win here, though, because it's the kind of performance that they go for. They loved Elvis. It makes sense. If a future man with an eye patch and like a robot arm, his name was Leon. He came from the future and he said, "Hey, Adriano, it's me, Leon." And I'd be, "Yo, what's up, Leon?" And Leon would be like, "Guess what?" And I go, "What?" And he goes, "For the entire award season, Austin Butler only wins one major award." And I said, "Say what, Leon?" And I said, and I also go like, "Hey, well, how's the climb in the future?" He says, "Yo, peace out, I'm Leon." And I'm like, "Okay, bye, Leon." But anyway, that's not the point. I got distracted by my story about Leon. But anyway, the point of the story, the moral is Leon told me that Austin Butler only won one major award. My guess would be he won the Golden Globe. My prediction is Brendan Fraser because I believe in monogamy. I said I was going to vote for Brendan Fraser until I can't anymore. Well, I still can. I also think Brendan Fraser has a shot here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I'm purely hope dicting. Like, that's I know Butler's probably going to win, at least here. But like, I do think that there's more of an incentive for them to give to Brendan Fraser. We all know why. Oh, by the way, if anyone using the argument that Austin Butler's showing up and Brendan Fraser's like boycotting, no. But I do think that performance they can go for it easily. I understand, like, yeah, they've given it to performances where they've only nominated the actor before. Like, it's happened. But I think Austin Butler's going to win. He's my runner-up though, and I'm predicting Brendan Fraser to win. Also, if I predicted Austin Butler and Brendan Fraser won, I'd be so fucking pissed off. And I'd vote for Brendan Fraser. I think you all assumed that already. Comedy musical picture. Banshees of Inisherin versus Everything Ever All Once. Right off the bat, I'd vote for Everything Ever All Once. We can move on. All right, Banshees or Everything Ever Once. Okay, let me think. Everything Ever Once is who I think is going to win Best Picture. I do think that there is a case to be made that if it won here, it would start this kind of anti-Everything Ever All Once kind of campaign to go on. I don't know how hard extensive that could be, but that doesn't really help me predict, does it? Because I don't give a because I don't think the Golden Globes care what's going to happen afterwards. And they did like Banshees more than Everything Ever Once. Like, it got more nominations, but at the same time, there wasn't that much else other than Stephanie Sue that where it's like it could have caught up to Banshees. Even if Stephanie Sue got nominated, it still wouldn't have been as much as Banshees. And they still loved Everything Ever All Once. I hope they end with this category. Like, this is the most up in the air race, kind of. I think that in terms of Oscars, it comes down to these two. So I think this is an interesting one. But right now, the way I see it is Banshees of Inisherin wins, and it kind of becomes the de facto front runner, which Everything Ever All Once comes back from behind. That's the way I see it. Or Banshees just keeps winning. I mean, either or. So I'm going to predict the Banshees of Inisherin to win. I will be surprised if Everything Ever All Once wins, but I'm going with Banshees of Inisherin for now, at least. Drama picture. Fuck, I hate this one so much, man. I hate it. All right, let's try and break this down. Here we go. Tar. No. I think that's the only one I can safely eliminate. After that, it gets a little sticky. I don't think Avatar is going to win. Like, it could. I'm predicting it to win director. There's a case, but like, I don't think it's going to win. It could. It's peaking at the right time. It makes sense. It can 1917 it there. I'm seeing a lot of people predict Elvis, and I'm like, okay, here's the thing. Okay, let me address that real quick. I get it to an extent. I understand it to a certain degree, but like, what? I get the whole Bohemian Rhapsody thing, but it's like that's like too much of them being like, we're just gonna do the same thing again. Like, I don't know, guys. They're just gonna give it to Bohemian Rhapsody a second time. Like, really? I'm not saying it's impossible. That's like too much of them doing it again. You know what I mean? Like, they're not robots. Then you got Top Gun Maverick, which is like, I don't know. Like, I suppose that could be a movie that wins picture here and then nothing else. I guess. I don't know. That Tom Cruise miss doesn't indicate overwhelming love towards it. Nothing here has overwhelming love. Nothing was over nominated. Everything here missed something. Except for maybe Avatar, because like what else could it have gotten? And I guess Elvis to an extent, but like I don't know. Fablemans was the most nominated here, and yet it missed some key stuff. So yeah, this is not easy at all. I think I'll just go ahead and say that the Fablemans can win. But my God, Top Gun Maverick is so tempting. Like it's so tempting because it does make sense for them to do it because it's like the kind of thing they could go for. Like I understand the whole Bohemian Rhapsody Elvis thing, but like Top Gun Maverick is, kind of more on the line of like they want to go with the crowd pleaser that everybody, the audiences just love. I understand Elvis is that too, but Top Gun more so. So I'm gonna say runner up is Top Gun, and I would vote for Top Gun. But my God, it could go. I also understand the risk I'm taking by predicting Fablemans to win picture and nothing else. But that's just kind of the vibe I'm getting right now. I mean, it's happened before, so it's not that wild. All right, that is all the things. Like, subscribe, share, and I'm not giving you an outro today. I'm getting tired of making outros, so I'm not gonna do it for you today. Fuck you.